Okay, let's go to the other end of the spectrum. Let's talk some energy with Alan Nuckman. He's the Chief Market Strategist at BullseyeOption.com. Good morning, Mr. Nuckman. You're down at the SIBO here in Chicago. How are the vibes on this Monday?
Well, it's calm and quiet. You know, we've got the holidays ahead of us, but we are holding our gains in the market. So we're hanging around this 4,000 level in the S&P, but all the others are positives. We've got the 10-year yield hanging around here, this 3.5%. We've got energy prices down, but I think that's a big opportunity because there's always price pop potential when it comes to crude oil.
Okay, so the trade you're looking at today, I think it's kind of interesting because a lot of times you're here looking at beaten down stocks and looking for, you know, in the money calls and a lot of time for them to catch up to their sector, to their peers. But today you're looking at Marathon in the energy group, which just pulled back from highs. So you're like kind of dip buying off the highs here, which is a little bit of a different Nuckman trade.
Right, but oil itself is down on its lows. So
True.
If you, in our capitalistic system, it's interesting that the underlying commodity has come down to one-year lows, but guess what? The stocks are nowhere close because they're so profitable, making so much money in this environment. So there is a delay between the actual commodity price, getting back into the marketplace, and that means a lot of profits for these guys. So if you look at this stock, this is a stock that's 20% off its top from November. So it's pulled back. It has come right back to that 200-day moving average. So it's at an important level here because it's at 25. The 25 level is the halfway point of the range for most of the year, between 20 and 30. This stock, like I said, is 20% off its top, so it's a little bit of a second chance play. But more importantly, it's 750% off its COVID low.
Hey, how come not buy some USO? Why not go for the commodity?
I think this stock has a better risk reward than the commodity itself, in my opinion. And the way that I trade, and we've seen here that a modest move in the underlying stock, again, this is a $27 stock. A modest move in the underlying stock produces big gains in the option. So I like the laser focus of this one. If you look at the chart here, this stock, a technical breakout is 20 to 30 range, target is 40. This stock's been up to 60 in its historical past. 25 is in a super midpoint to lean on. So what I'm looking at is the April $20 call. Again, that's essentially the low. That option's traded for about $7.50 or $8. And again, it's $7 in the money. So it's like being long from 20, something I'm very, very comfortable with.
Okay. All right, buying the dip in MRO. Okay. Hey, Alan, what do you think about this week? You excited for Mr. Jerome Powell and inflation? Double header, back to back, bang, bang?
All right, listen.
Listening.
You cannot say that they haven't played this exactly right. We've got oil prices which peaked at 130 down to 70. We've got the dollar down. We've got interest rates down. We've got interest rates, if you look at the futures, the short-term rates are down at 3% when you get out to 2025. So, I can't question the results. I'm a results guy. You may not like how we've gotten here, but inflation's coming down and stocks have stabilized. So a lot of good are the actual results.
See, I'm a poker player. I'm a method guy. Being results oriented is very, very tricky because you get lucky in this world, Alan, even when you do it wrong.
Yeah, I don't care how we get there. That's how I look at it. I don't care how we get there.
Hey, so should Powell be taking a victory lap here on Wednesday?
Well, not just yet. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I want to see the stock market get about 4150 in the S&P.
Okay.
That's the halfway point of the drop from the top. And if that happens, then we could get some acceleration to the upside, and all the naysayers
I hear that.
Are going to be questioning once again.
I hear that for sure. After the last back and forth these past 2 weeks, I'm with you. We get above that high from post Powell and might be off to the races. So. I'm on board with that. Appreciate it, Alan. Thank you, sir.
Optimism wins.
Okay.
Optimism wins.
Well, depends what kind of optimism. All right, to be continued. Thank you, Alan Nuckman. Appreciate it, sir. Chief Market Strategist at BullseyeOption.com. All right. Marathon Oil, the bull trade from Alan here. Okay, coming up, let's talk some more picks and some stock trading. We're going to take a look at a few retail names as well as perhaps